can take No Fun Allowed 3 over SDX in grand finals. He's already won the set in winners over this very guy.
In 3-0 fashion.
In a 3-0 fashion. That's the big part right there.
Now we're going to see if SDX has what it takes to bring it back against Awestin. Know that if he does want to win this tournament, he does have to win 2 sets over Awestin, not just the one. Awestin, waiting in the winner's side, only needs 3 games now in order to finish things off.
Well, it all starts with one game, and one game can tell us if SDX has made the changes that he needs to. I think one of the big things he's got to do is just take a little bit better advantage of the fact that he can outspace Ness at any juncture. I mean, you've already seen it right now with the down tilts and the forward tilts already putting on some quick damage onto Awestin here at the beginning. So, man, I think so long as SDX doesn't continually let Awestin corner him like we saw in the winners finals set, I think that he's got a good chance to make this run back.
Awestin waiting in the air there gave SDX a free opportunity to get off the ledge with an aerial.
Ran out of time to charge that up smash. That means Awestin has got to reset it back to a situation on stage. Love the roll back in past the PK fire. Not something you want to pull out often, but once or twice, it is absolutely reasonable to do that so that the Ness doesn't always just follow you to the corner of the stage.
Denner sets Awestin off to the side. SDX has really good damage on Awestin. This back throw could do it. Not quite. He has his back air. Good air dodge from Awestin, but that Shadow Ball is going to take it. SDX sitting only at 65. Awestin's got some work to do.
Now, oftentimes we see Awestin, after he air dodges to the ledge, goes for an immediate commit back on stage, and that time SDX covered so many options that it was just reasonable to throw out that Shadow Ball. Great parry. That could be a big setup for SDX.
Yeah, might not have had the distance to cover in time if not for the parry. That back air normally a pretty safe move. Drifting back like that on the shield. Crossing over with a forward air up tilt though. Waits for the next hit, and SDX comes out with an air out of shield. SDX running away with this.
Looking like a real solid game one. Back throw will even the score a little bit, but Awestin has got to do a lot more work than a single drag down back throw to bring this back, because like you said, man, SDX has started off this match extremely strong. Once again, pushing himself back into that corner as Awestin just continues to throw out a myriad of hitboxes. Throws out the big one, too.
Fights his way back on stage. Percents are now just about evened up. That back air, though, pushing SDX back at advantage. Pushing SDX in the lead here with Awestin off stage. Air dodging, trying to grab the ledge, but because he was facing backwards, went above it. Got hit by the down smash.
I think Awestin may have also been trying to bank on SDX really committing to that down smash, and really committing to the idea that Awestin was going to PK Thunder based on the angle that he was recovering at, but held true to that down smash. No reason to let it go early. That's why SDX has the stock lead, but he's got to avoid that one strong hit from Awestin, who was actually, I think, looking for a cross up there. Back throw, wow, not the best de-ice. He goes off the top.
Awestin is chuckling at that one. He's like, yeah, that's my back throw.
Yeah. Reminds me of the story of Hungry Box dying off the top to a charged Falco forward smash at 0.
Yikes.
It's like, yeah. Sometimes DI up on that, sideways move is not always the best idea.
Awestin fighting for center. Percent's just about even. SDX has the stage control, but he gives it up to try to go for that aggressive Shadow Claw. So Awestin taking advantage, pushes him off stage.
That's the first time I've literally ever seen a PK Thunder get reflected at Awestin and hit him.
Yeah, normally you just see the PK Thunder trail off to the side. Awestin making great use of that drift, but waiting for the air dodge. SDX scoops back up with a forward air, taking the first game in this set.
SDX with a good mind. He's noticed that every single time that Awestin has done that far outside double jump where he lines himself up with that ledge, he's air dodged to it every time, and at this moment, SDX realized Awestin messed up. Throwing out that Shadow Claw and taking game one as Awestin considers his counter pick. see where he goes. I'd expect a smaller stage if Yoshi's Island Brawl is legal and unbanned. I know that Awestin loves that stage, but otherwise, I know he is a big fan of triplats as well.
There you go.
Debating the options, and man, I think given what we saw from SDX in that last game, I really think that Awestin could honestly even go back to PS2 and just make a couple of adjustments to his recovery and be able to turn it around. But since Yoshi's Island Brawl is left unbanned, Awestin will go there. It is no secret that this guy really loves this stage.
We'll see what kind of differences is going to bring into this set. We didn't get to see it at all in winners because SDX wasn't able to put a score on the board. This time, already completely differently, SDX with the first win in the set. Of course, he does still have to win 2 sets to take this tournament.
So I think one of the big things we're going to see here on Yoshi's Island is that it's going to completely flip the script on the way these two have been playing the game, because on past matches, SDX has been the one running away to the corner and waiting for Awestin to approach him. But on this stage, Awestin doesn't actually want a whole lot to do with that center platform. He wants to run away to the edges outside of that platform's range and play on the deep slants and trying to get these people to approach him so that he can get that wacky stuff set up. But right now, it's going to take, once again, an adjustment to those recoveries for Awestin to take this game against SDX.
And right now, Awestin is definitely adjusting pretty quick, putting on some good damage. Getting the forward throw, putting on even more.
Shadow Ball right there.
Awestin's shield is very low. No risk throwing out that second Shadow Ball. Sets up an edge guard.
This time pulling out the PK Thunder, knowing that, all right, he's been calling out these air dodges with the down smash. I've at least got to make some change to the recovery, even if it's dangerous. Down smash on the ledge, and yes, is able to hit the tail. Hitbox doesn't totally come out there on the back air, so Awestin able to keep it close.
I've heard rumors, and I don't know if this is entirely true, but I've heard rumors that the slants on Yoshi's actually make the yo-yo hitboxes of death smash attacks intangible. So where you'd normally be able to clank against them, they just stay out and will beat out moves like that back air.
Really? I think that maybe that has something to do with the string of the yo-yo extending so much farther off that the actual yo-yo itself is not at all in contact with the stage.
Yeah, you definitely... Normally, these slants have always been the cause of some strange mechanics in other games, especially with intangibility. I know Sonic Spin Dash and Brawl on this stage was an interesting endeavor.
Speaking of an interesting endeavor, throwing out that Shadow Ball was risky as Awestin was able to heal himself back up, get some numbs, as he would say, and bringing it back to an even game. But big follow out by SDX with a little bit of a fist pump to himself, at least probably in his head. He is up once again, a stock on Awestin. And again, Awestin in winners 3-0'd SDX, so big adaptations from this Mewtwo.
Go up air out of shield. Is going to push him far off the stage. And that down smash is going to take that stock. Awestin sitting at 67. Far from comfortable, but not quite out of it yet.
The long wire, man.
And that big back air from Mewtwo outranges a lot of Awestin's options.
SDX has caught on to something, which is that Awestin is running in and doing shields kind of often, actually, which is sort of actually uncharacteristic for him. But he was able to run right in and get a grab, and this time reading the aggressive recovery on stage with the forward smash. And once again, this is something that hasn't been, people haven't challenged Awestin on the recoveries too much, and SDX is seriously flipping that script.
Drifts in quite a bit, and he was taking big advantage of it with that dash back forward smash.
See if Awestin can turn something around. Actually going to Smashville instead of Yoshi's Story. Still having that center platform in the middle, but I still tend to think that's not exactly a set piece for Awestin. Now he's the first one tonight to get serious punish on that teleport back to center stage. Noticing that habit from SDX, and now seeing if he can pick up the edge guard, and my goodness, does he!
Absolutely does. Catches SDX getting up from the ledge. Look at the look on his face. He's still stunned.
Yeah, he's like, I did it. And now SDX, is he going to be able to fire back? Well, he's going to make it back.
At what cost? 31%. That's the cost.
That's the cost. That's not horrible. Not quite a GameStop trade, but yeah, could have been better. I love the aggression here from SDX, hitting Awestin with that counter attack and going way off stage. I love the early air dodge there from Awestin, but once again, fading onto the stage and continuing to do so.
Awestin scared into shield so much more than normal. Forward throw puts SDX off stage. Curves that tail around.
Boy, it's looking like Awestin may be in danger of losing that second stock, but right now, bringing it right back to an even game. If SDX can pick up this edge guard, he's in prime position to reset the bracket. Whoa, such deep fade-ins still from Awestin.
Farthest range of that drag down fair, though, isn't going to actually combo.
I can't believe Awestin continues to fade in. I am actually stunned that it continues to somewhat work out for him.
SDX just dashing at Awestin, knows he's scared. And in return, just dashing at SDX, pushing the shields. These players have gall.
That jump up just to fake him out. Now, we've seen Awestin get blown up for that jump up PK Thunder before, but not to do for SDX so far. Awestin brings it right back to even here and hoping to keep that bracket reset at least at bay if it is inevitable. Okay, the teleport again right off the platform onto the stage, getting SDX out of any sticky situation he finds himself in. Once again, cornering himself. And this time, wow. Buffered air dodge?
Buffered nair.
Buffered nair, in fact, yeah. Even laggier.
Forced himself in an unfortunate situation, buffering the nair out of the PK fire, catching him at the ledge.
Trying to mash out, unfortunately not working, so Awestin does pick up a game here in set one. And man, it could just be set one if Awestin is able to run this back. We've seen him reverse 3-0 top talent. We'll see if he can pull it off again.
So now it's 2-1. SDX's favor, but Awestin has the set count advantage.
Has a set to play with, but if anybody knows how competition works, man, he's hoping to close it out before that becomes an issue.
Especially after the way the last stock went, I don't blame SDX for running it back to this stage.
Man, Awestin has just continued to have positive records on the national level talent, the people who travel out and do well. But right now, SDX is one of those people that is just starting to hit the cracks in Austin's armor, able to land those bullets through there. We'll see if he's able to close out this stock here. Down tilt to up air is going to put Awestin in a precarious position indeed, but pulling out the PK Thunder, working out only momentarily. Extended 0 to death for SDX.
There we go, Awestin. Maybe it's his turn to answer back. Put on some damage now. Quick 29. Doesn't quite read the drift. SDX pushes Awestin back, fighting out of the corner.
Oh. Awestin going for the hot stuff, but unable to find it. Again, SDX has been playing such a solid defense. That's why running away into the corner, once he was able to figure out how to take advantage of Austin's recoveries, you can see how well the defense actually is solid from SDX.
SDX parries and defense have been so incredible, readily punishing Awestin for going for the aerials after the Psy Magnet.
Awestin aborting that PK Thunder a little bit too late. Nearly finds the stock with that up air and really wants to get it, but teleports continuing to pay off dividends for SDX. We'll see if he can pick up another edge guard.
Yeah, Awestin playing this a little bit too slow to go in and punish in a lot of these situations where he's going for these teleports. There, even was chasing him down and didn't quite find an answer.
Back throw will do it. It's a beefy move indeed, but Austin's got to play a little bit of defense to stay alive, and now it's more than just the defense to do so. Not again. I thought that was going to be another SD from SDX, but puts an X through that SD. He continues to take advantage of Awestin off stage.
now up a pretty clean stock is SDX, potentially going into this bracket reset here.
Once again, playing so well out of the corner. I think SDX has realized that every single time he goes into that corner, and you gotta watch Awestin for this, every time he goes into that corner, Awestin does actually approach him and press some sort of button, whether it be a grab or an attack. SDX just needs to react based on Austin's movements, and he's been having success on that here in this grand final set.
Jumping right over that Shadow Ball, not gonna punish the crossover nair. Back
Teleport
throw.
on.
Wow. No, barely not going to do it. Continuing to pressure.
Dude, you can feel the tension in the room every time Awestin pulls out a back throw. And there's a little bit of hype in here, as everybody knows there is certainly a possibility for Awestin to bring this to a Game 5. We've seen it before, but will we see it again? He's got SDX off stage, and sometimes that's how it all starts.
Awestin was playing with a lot of momentum, but SDX now bringing his percents higher and higher, very, very clearly in kill percents. Awestin challenging the down smash is terrifying.
That Shadow Ball online, Awestin is getting real antsy. Going off deep is SDX, and Awestin is forced into the low recovery. And
that spot dodge.
Wow.
Punished, and SDX taking a set now, resetting Grand Finals set 2.
We've seen Awestin in this situation before, but right now, SDX's defense just seems so solid that it's looking like more than just a couple of big adaptations for Awestin to make this turnaround, man, right? Like,
I mean, it's not something he has shied away from in the past. At last Ultimate Shockwave in Grand Finals set 1, Tamim took it 3-0 and then took the next game before Awestin took the next 3 after that to finish the tournament.
Did end up getting a 3-0 of his own in a way. We'll see if Awestin can get a train of momentum like that going, if the scrappy underdog can take down the multinational level talent that is SDX. We are in the final set of the night as we go into Grand Finals 2. SDX sticking with the Mewtwo, and Awestin still on the Ness.
And KK cheering on both competitors right here. It's now a late weekend night.
Means he got the slider on the mic, man. Love hearing this music. But that is music to SDX's ear, that he is able to challenge that.
I'm amazed that he was able to, even after getting clipped by the PK Thunder tail, find an avenue to get that down air and not get, not just trade or eat the PK Thunder 2.
Ooh, great stall there by Awestin to give himself a little bit more time to set up a back air to cover a ledge jump from SDX, but it never came. Once again, getting so much mileage out of these teleports onto the stage, only been punished for it hard once or twice.
Okay, forward air aggressively pushing himself back on, but that dash attack has so much range. SDX again is just consistently taking advantage of his rage advantage.
Oh my gosh, SDX is playing right now, but Awestin not playing around. Landing that up air, tying up the stocks 2-2.
Good dash attack pushes Awestin off stage, tries to set up a back air. Goes for the PK Thunder to recover.
Oh, tries to go for the sauce. You've seen Awestin get the multi-PK fire before, but SDX is ready to know how to DI it. But is he ready for these down smashes? It appears that the answer is no. Awestin with a quick turnaround on that stock. And this could just be how it starts for him. If he's able to make it back to stage and get a foothold, could be big for him, but he's going to have to do it on that last stock.
Yeah, even footing now 0% apiece, but there's a fully charged Shadow Ball to put a quick 31% advantage to SDX.
And Awestin, with no other word to describe it, spamming PK Fire, trying to get a start on SDX, who, speaking of getting a start, has the opportunity to close it out. Awestin forced to go high, but the weave!
Weave was incredible. And again, just outside the range of the back air, I'm amazed at how well he's able to control that aerial drift.
Awestin getting some burst movement out of that air dodge towards SDX. Once again, the down smash coming out, but he pops it too early, so he's going to have to try to set it up again.
Back air!
What? I was about to say that is way too early for that.
Getting some lightning at 80%.
And he air dodges directionally. And Awestin with the clutch game 1 of set number 2 here in Grand Finals. This is how it starts. Is Awestin going to be able to finish this off?
Are we going to see the whole set played on Smashville? No, we're countering that Kalos. We haven't seen this stage yet.
I literally don't think I've seen a single game played on Kalos all day. I'm sure it has happened. I personally not seen a set on it today.
I don't think I have either.
We see more sets on Castle Siege personally than Kalos.
Which is wild to me.
But man, I mean, why does SDX go to a stage like Kalos when he's been doing such a good job of dealing with Awestin in his face?
Maybe he wants that room. I don't know. Awestin, definitely, if he's holding forward the whole time, the room might make SDX feel a little bit more comfortable with that Shadow Ball.
Try to get some more opportunities to get it to full initially, but man, I think that's also going to give him a lot of opportunities to recover onto this top platform. We'll see how it works out. Awestin wanted that chance of getting that early stock because that could totally shift the momentum onto his side, but it's more of a metronome right now as SDX continues to knock him off stage.
Yeah, if I can applaud SDX on anything right now, it's the fact that he's the only person that I've seen not fall victim to Austin's PK Thunder 2 shenanigans so far.
He's done his homework, man. You can tell.
Even MVD fell prey to a few.
Okay, great spot dodge right there, avoiding the grab. That means Awestin has a chance. Oh, I think that PK Thunder may have actually been a bait. It didn't really feel like Awestin had any intention of using it to actually edge guard.
Go for the up throw, not going to kill on this stage.
No, that will come later. About to these percents it will do, but once again, SDX willing to go so deep.
Just charging
well,
the
that's hype. Well, that's a mistake from SDX. He looks over to Awestin and he says, does that actually work? And Awestin gives him an answer.
What do you do about that?
You take the hit, man. That's all you can do. Sometimes you get knocked down, you got to get back up again. And SDX looking like the full Chumbawamba.
If I shield Ness up smash, I just hold that until it breaks. God bless.
Ooh, missed grab right there. I think that Ness is a little bit too low to get grabbed at that range. Which means that Awestin has a chance, but still committing to these charged smash attacks. Sometimes SDX finds a way around it, and sometimes he doesn't, and Awestin has been banking on the latter.
There we go. Catches that roll with a forward throw. That back air, though, consistently tossing out these hitboxes on the way up. Nobody's respecting it from SDX.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, with Awestin focusing that game plan onto the charged smash attacks, it is, of course, going to eat him alive. Speaking of getting eaten alive, that Shadow Ball is taking care of business with that shield. SDX finally able to solidify that defense again as the parry goes up and the damage rises.
Back air crossover is going to set SDX off stage. Forward air continues the pressure.
SDX, good for him that he landed between Awestin and the PK Thunder. Did not eat a 2 for his troubles. But Awestin.
Up throw?
Yeah,
back
Pummel's
we're going to do it.
Not enough. This stage is massive.
I've seen Awestin go for the up throw here and there.
May have been good as a DI mix-up. Ooh, Awestin did not commit to landing after that timing mix-up with the Psy Magnet. And SDX is continuing to run away with this game as Awestin hits the hundos.
Up air is going to take that stock, but Awestin has a lot to work through in this game too. 100% deficit.
Ooh, the stall.
Doesn't quite cross over him.
SDX willing to go deep, but I mean, man, when you're up 0 to 119, sometimes
Awestin
going deep is ill-advised.
Continuing to hold forward, SDX dashing back.
Giving him stage.
This is very reminiscent of watching Zane in Melee.
You know what? You're right.
He just constantly dashes back, catching his opponents, pulling straight towards him.
Very Zane play.
You ain't never catch SDX dash forward.
No. The only time he's holding forward is when Awestin is off stage and taking big advantage of it.
Pivot grab.
Huge pivot grab and flexing on that up throw. SDX evens it up 1-1. So, man, going into Game 3, obviously going to be getting a smaller stage than Kalos because, one, that's the only option that you have. But, two, it looked like Ness was struggling. I mean, especially that Awestin could have had a backdoor kill maybe on any other stage, you know, at that 120%. But the fact that it was on Kalos didn't even come close. Mewtwo barely went off screen.
Of course. I wouldn't be surprised to see Smashville come back. Yoshi's, of course. Wouldn't be surprised to see either variant. Be it Brawl or Melee.
Yoshi's Island Brawl, I feel like, would be available to Awestin. However, I'm a little bit doubtful of that after seeing seeing set 1, rather.
Trying Yoshi's story, then we'll see if it works out.
Awestin has been known to be an aficionado of the tri-plats and, of course, of the slants as well. So, getting the best of both worlds maybe a little bit with Yoshi's story. If that's unbanned, I potentially foresee Awestin getting a whole lot off of that.
2, 1, go!
Game 3 here, set 2. Starting it off nice with an up air conversion. But again, committing to these smash attacks at the ledge. You know, sometimes it's getting him crazy stocks and sometimes it's just getting him hit.
It's a very risky game that Awestin plays. I mean, man, there's a reason that DFW calls him Fat Mango. Let's be honest. This man lives and dies by his game plans, but that's not to say that he doesn't know how to change up, you know, that game plan once he sees that it might not work. Austin's just a master of knowing what his character is capable of. And as long as he can pick up this edge guard, great tech.
But the back air catches the get up attack from the ledge. Awestin with a clean stock lead and looking to build it. Double up airs. Waits for the air dodge. That's a back air. Down smash.
Still had the jump. Huge for SDX. A lesser player would have been caught without it, and that would have been death for sure.
But that jump actually put him in a hugely good situation to punish that strange down air out of shield from Awestin.
Again, Awestin trying to apply pressure where it's just so risky.
Ooh, getting a kill off the command grab set up on the platform. Awestin thought he was safe holding shield up there. He was not.
No, great job by SDX to notice that Awestin is comfortable up there. Not too many games played on the tri-plats between these two, but he's picked it up very quickly, so Austin's got to change that up. Not quite able to get a ledge trump. SDX buffering his option.
Ooh, gets the get up attack. A little bit of a deceptive animation. Maybe Awestin thought it was a roll. Back throw, not going to get the kill yet, but he's setting him off pretty far on the side. Converts him to the up air. That's going to do it. Awestin still clean stock leads. 31%.
I don't like that he retreats to the platform for the defense, though, because then Mewtwo can get those juggles started on you. You're floaty. You have trouble getting down sometimes.
There we go. Sitting just in range again of that get-up attack.
Oh my gosh, 3 PK fires in a row and not safely applying that nair onto the shield. SDX is able to send Awestin off stage. Now it's got to be the PK Thunder.
Yeah, he has no jump. PK Thunder is going to hit. SDX gets some good damage. He is going to make it back. But my goodness. And
wow.
There we go. Chasing really deep off stage, though, is going to catch that quarter. Take Awestin's stock and aggressive.
So aggressive, that down tilt. Oh my gosh.
That down smash gonna do it? Does he have a resource?
Yeah, no, that doesn't. That Mewtwo face said everything you need to know. What? Is this Ness about to win again? Awestin is 1 game away from doing just that.
Now going into game 4, Awestin up 2-1. SDX head down again.
And hovering over Battlefield. After how that game went on Yoshi's, I would doubt it. Going back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Wider stages look like they're favoring SDX. Debating whether or not he's sticking with the Mewtwo.
And he says yes, he is. I mean, After
Ride
the
or
way
die.
after the way that set one went in grand finals, I don't blame him for it. He's got what it takes, especially on a bigger stage. I think the changeup would only have to come in if Awestin goes to another smaller one, because SDX has been struggling to get that runaway that he needs.
Go fair. Doesn't quite find a conversion so high up in the air. SDX starting off pretty hot, but Awestin answering back. Has him at the ledge. That get-up attack continuing to be a problem for Awestin.
Just committing to these options a little bit too close to the ledge. I think that what's really been working out for SDX is doing those quick recoveries. You saw how well it worked against that PK Thunder right there, enabled him to get that get-up attack off.
Yep. So high up on the platform, chase with the up air. That back throw?
Neutral air dodge working out so well. That almost killed, and I am amazed.
Right.
Wow, covering so much!
How did Awestin not get hit by that?
Does that have a Roy zone, I guess? I don't know, man.
Unclear. That looked like get-up attack. I could be wrong. Maybe that was neutral get-up, and I'm crazy.
Well, Awestin with that neutral air dodge sets up for him to use that PK Thunder safely to get back to the ledge. And now with SDX back in the corner, Awestin gets a little bit of damage going, and this time waits for the rising up air, and if that down smash hit, that was it. That was curtains.
They're out of shield to punish the get-up attack this time. SDX percent rising. Back air. Strong hit, not quite going to do it, but he's going off deep. Awestin going for the far off PK Thunder. Forward air, though. Again, Awestin keeps jumping from the ledge in these situations.
Jumping from the ledge every time that he's in a bit of a scramble, and usually feigning at least towards the platforms as a possibility for him to escape to with that air dodge. He was waiting for that shadow ball.
Absolutely expecting him to toss it to try to get a free punish on the PK Thunder, too.
Got the trade.
Waits for that jump with a back air, waiting in shield for the get-up attack likely.
Quick off the ledge from SDX that he was able to convert was so big, but he's actually gonna lose percent after that.
Go.
But this time, Awestin having the wherewithal to hold back. He's so famous for holding in against everybody. Oh my god, that DI.
Phenomenal from SDX to live there. Big hitbox of that back air. Poking through the stage. Down smash catching SDX holding for too long.
Panicking. You cannot do that against Ness. You have to make a snap decision to get back on stage. And because he did not in that situation, SDX is staring down the barrel of defeat here against Awestin. But good DI down. Don't get tripped up by that PK fire.
Catches him jumping out of the corner though. Stuck on the platform. SDX doing a really good job of escaping to these ledges.
He fades in with the Psy Magnet. Awestin continues to play so aggressively and challenges the hitbox. He's not going to make it. Awestin continues to beat everybody in his path. And this time, the national talent is SDX that falls short in a 3-1 set grand finals against Awestin.
In winners finals, Awestin took it 3-0. Grand Finals set 1, SDX fired back hot with a 3-1, and then Awestin returned the favor in set 2, taking the tournament, again being the Texas talent to defend against these high-caliber national-level players.
Again and again and again, Awestin continues to write his storyline and write out his script. National level player after national level player, dude, he's just got a bucket list at this point that he is waiting to cross off. And man, after winning here at NFA 3, Awestin has got to feel pretty good about himself. I know SDX had some big expectations for himself, but man, second place, not all that bad for him.
And you know, after seeing this, I can't wait to see what Awestin does against more national level talent really soon. Coming up, Zanzi's Dreamland next weekend. Going to be seeing Captain Zach for sure, and potentially surprise visit from MVD looking for that run back. Going to be exciting, of course.
Yeah, exciting to see if we are going to get that run back from MVD. I'd love to see it, but the only way to find out if we're going to get that run back is to tune in here on Tourney Locator next week to see Zanzi's Dreamland 2, the regional taking place right back up in DFW. And if you want more action here for Smash Ultimate before then, tune in Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. We're going to be coming right back at you with Ultimate Shockwave, where most likely Awestin will be attempting to defend his crown as King of Shockwave. But again, only way to find out if that happens is to be there.
Right. And thank you all for watching. We appreciate you coming and checking it out. I have been T-Lock Neighbor. Sit next to me.
Yeah, T-Lock Kimona right here.
And remember to keep it locked on T-Lock to get all that nice action to see more Awestin in the future.